Hello and welcome to this London Museum Development video. I'm Alec Ward, Museum Development Officer for Digital and Communications. And in this short video, I'm just going to be showing you how you can live stream from Zoom straight to YouTube. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to your YouTube account. So I'm just going to share my screen. In your YouTube account, the first thing you want to do is schedule a stream. So click Schedule Stream. Then you want to name your stream something. So I'm going to call this live stream test. Choose whether it's going to be a public stream, an unlisted stream, or a private stream. So if you choose public, that means that anyone, anywhere can watch it. Unlisted means that anyone with the link can watch it. And private means that only you can view it. So for an online event, particularly if it's ticketed, you probably want to go for something like unlisted. So I'm going to choose unlisted. The description, this is a test, a live stream. And you can choose the sort of genre that the live stream is about. This is more relevant if it's going to be a public stream. Then you want to choose the date that the live stream is happening. So if this is going to be an event that you're perhaps selling tickets for, you're going to want to have a scheduled date and time. So this is going to be the time and day that the stream starts. So let's just say it's going to be today, but it's not going to be until slightly later in the afternoon. You can upload a custom thumbnail if you had a specific image that you wanted to use for your live stream. I'm going to leave that blank for now. And then this is the audience. If it's made for kids, then it means that the content will be specifically for children. If it's not, then no. You can also do age restrictions if you want it to be restricted for viewers over the age of 18. You can do that as well. And once you're happy with all those settings, you then want to create stream. So that will then create your stream here. So this is where the stream will be. Now, theoretically, if you wanted to, you could just go live straight from, if you have a laptop, for instance, you could just go live straight from that. You wouldn't have to go through Zoom. The benefits of going through Zoom is that you get all of the Zoom functionality. So things like screen share, being able to show videos, that sort of stuff. If you're looking for something a bit more powerful and a bit more flashy, then you might want to have a look at OBS, the open broadcasting software, which it works in a similar sense as the way to Zoom in that you can bring in content from elsewhere. But OBS is a lot more powerful and you can do much more with it. But it's a lot harder to use and you'll need a much more, a better laptop or PC with higher processing power. So this is why Zoom is a nice sort of middle route. So the next thing you want to do is create the Zoom meeting. So if you go to Zoom and then go to your account, you then want to create the meeting. Schedule a meeting, schedule it for the day, the same day, and probably a little bit earlier than your live stream that you've set up on YouTube. I'm going to use this introduction to live streaming session, which we're running in next week. So once you've scheduled your meeting, it will then appear in your upcoming meeting section. You then want to choose the meeting that you want to link to the YouTube stream. So I'm going to choose introduction to live streaming. You can then go down to live streaming. And then you want to choose configure live streaming settings. And this will give you the information that you need to take from YouTube to paste into here. And this basically links the two. So once you've added in all of that information, your Zoom stream will be linked to the YouTube live stream. So you're basically telling Zoom and you're telling YouTube that you want YouTube to pull the content from Zoom for the live stream. So now you go back to YouTube, click on the live stream, and this is where you can get that information that you need for the Zoom here. So stream URL, that's here, stream URL. So you click copy, then you paste that into the top here. And then you also want the stream key. So you copy that, post that into the stream key. And then the live streaming page URL, that's the link basically that individuals need to be able to watch the live stream. So you get that back here on the get shareable link. Again, that will automatically copy it to your keyboard, to your clipboard, sorry. Paste that in there. And there you go. That's all of the information that you'll need to link the Zoom meeting with the live stream. So that's now all saved. So when I am going to be actually doing the live stream on the training session, it will automatically go live on YouTube at that time. So that's how you set all of that up. The other thing that you might need to do, if you haven't already, is in your Zoom settings, enable live streaming. So I'm just going to quickly show you how to do that. Because if you've got to this point and those options aren't down there, it just means that you've not yet enabled live streaming. So if we go to settings, on the meetings tab, just keep scrolling down. Until you get to allow live stream meetings. So for me, that's obviously toggled on. But if yours is toggled off, so if it looks like that, if it's gray, click it and it will toggle on to blue. You can then tick all of the options that you want for live streaming meetings. Now, the way that we've done this is that we've basically created a YouTube live streaming event. So everything is scheduled. Everybody can have the link in advance. They know when it's happening. They know what time it's happening. So to do those, you need to use the custom live streaming service. And that enables you to paste all of the link information that we did earlier on this. So it allows you to paste all of this information into your Zoom meeting so that then when that meeting goes live on whatever date, it also goes live on YouTube. You can also just go live straight from Zoom, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. But so what you want to make sure is that all of this information is ticked on, and then that will enable you to go live from Zoom onto YouTube, but also onto Facebook as well. And then that custom live streaming service, that's basically means that you can go live on other platforms as well, including OBS. And again, that's where you get all of those codes. You paste in the codes like we did for YouTube. So if you want to go live on Zoom, you have to do it in Zoom itself. You have to go to the More option, which will be at the bottom of your screen. Go to More, which is the 3 dots, and then scroll down and you want to click live on whichever platform you want to go live on. So if we wanted to go live straight on YouTube, we click live on YouTube. And then that will sign you into YouTube Live. You can then choose the account that you want to use. So I want to use our museum development account. Again, choose the name. So live streaming. Choose whether it's public, unlisted, or private. So we'll go unlisted and then just go live. And then that will put you live straight onto YouTube. So the difference here is that this is far more immediate. So you'll go live straight from Zoom, live onto YouTube. You won't be able to send delegates the link in advance. So you could also do it that way as well. Just go live straight through the platform. Again, it will give you all of the information you need. So here you can see this is what the live on Zoom looks like. At the moment, because I'm sharing the YouTube screen, it's going to be like a sort of never-ending YouTube screen into YouTube screen into YouTube screen. But if I was to share something else and you were to go to the YouTube link, you'd be able to watch my live stream. You've got like the chat box over here, which you can keep an eye on. And then if you want to share it, that's where you get the shareable link. So yeah, there are a couple of different ways to go live onto YouTube via Zoom and other live platforms as well. The probably easiest way is to just go live straight from the Zoom platform, as I just did just now. But if you're looking for something that is more scheduled and you're able to create more of an event around it, then doing it the first way that I showed you is probably the easiest. I hope you found this YouTube tutorial useful, and best of luck with your live streams.